Hello, Aries, and welcome. I am Adriana. I'm an Evolutionary Life Coach, and today I have an intuitive message about your spiritual journey and spiritual focus for this week. So let's get going. We have the Lord for the energy of your theme this week. The card of your theme this week. Theme card. Hello. This Lord energy is strong boundaries, and I feel like Aries, we've had this before for you, possibly even in this position. But this is the energy of structure, of stability, of really laying the good foundation so that you can get things done. It is also a reminder not to be incredibly rigid in your thinking or your plans, because too much rigidity can cause stagnation. So I'm interested to see where we go next with this card. We've got the Chernunos for how you're feeling. So in the traditional deck, this card is the Devil. It's the equivalent of the Devil card. So for you right now, this energy is coming through as kind of a raw energy that you're not sure what to do with. You're not sure how to handle this raw energy. You may be feeling extra jittery or extra fiery, or there just may be too much for you to deal with and you're not sure how to kind of focus it. It's really interesting, isn't it? How they both have these huge antlers, and I usually see him associated with card number 5, the High Priest, but there's a funny parallel being drawn here, and even the way the colors work. This is this strange green, and we have green, but we also have predominantly red. And red and green are opposite on the color wheel. So this is trying to help you understand how to harness this energy, but with the opposite. Giving yourself a lot of stability, a lot of boundaries, a lot of structure. Not allowing this wild energy to just kind of run wherever it's going to run. Not to be taken away or swept away by your passions in the moment, but keeping a very stable structure, adhering to that structure. Okay? This Chernunos card is not a bad card, even though he kind of scares the heck out of me sometimes. But what it is that there's a force awakening that can be used for your benefit, but it requires the correct way of working with it. Kind of like how some plants are poisonous, but if you treat them the right way, they're actually medicinal. It's that idea. So if you handle this energy with structure and boundaries and stability, it can work for you. If you allow yourself to be carried away and swept away by this energy, it's not going to work for you. Okay, so let's keep going. We've got the Tower. Intense energy for you this week, Aries. Prince of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. So which way are we going with this? All right, Prince of Pentacles is going away from the energles. The energy of the Eight of Pentacles. So the Prince of Pentacles recognizes that there's something about the way that you're used to going through things, your routines or your habitual way of navigating reality. He understands that we're not supposed to be doing that anymore. So he's facing away from those old habits, but at the same time, he's unwilling to go forward. And so because he's unwilling to go forward, even though he knows he needs to go forward, the universe steps in and says, ha, I'm going to do this for you. And so the universe steps in to rock these foundations completely, to blow these foundations of this world apart. So in a more practical level, that can mean beliefs, that can mean upheaval in your actual life, like a job change or a job loss, or some kind of upheaval with the family structure. But because I have to say, though, that this is a bit of a self-imposed tower, you knew that it was time to move on, and you're even pointed in the direction of moving on. But this reluctance to actually move on causes your guides to step forward with this event that forces you to move on. So we started the reading talking about structure and foundation. Here is the dissolving, the dissolution of the old structure so that you can put a new structure in place. And that's why we have all of this kind of rampant energy running around. When the tower strikes this building, you can imagine it blowing apart, and there's all this raw force from the universe just kind of like going everywhere, and that's represented here. But now it's your job, Aries, to bring it back down, to say, okay, this is our new way forward. Yeah, we had some chaos, we had some drama, but this is our new way forward. These are the rules. This is how it's going to be. And you're setting up a structure that is beneficial for everyone, that works for everyone, and that's healthy and good for everyone. Not this kind of stuff that needed to go. So let's just go back to the Prince of Pentacles for a second. I want to underscore him because he was a warrior. He is a warrior that is unwilling to go into battle. And that's an oxymoron or a paradox or whatever word you want to use. He's got the right clothes on, he's got the right equipment, but he's not even holding his sword like at the ready. He's like, no, I kind of don't really want to use it. In fact, I can't even hold my arm that way. It kind of hurts. So he is the reluctant warrior, and not because he's the Zen warrior who is above fighting. He's afraid. He's afraid to face this battle. So there's nothing to be afraid of, Aries, but you are going to you're going to have to be more courageous than usual. You're going to have to be more brave than usual. You're going to have to be stronger than usual because the force of all of these energies, these are big major arcana cards. Again, if you're not versed in the tarot, it's all right. But if you are, you'll understand these are big cards. So this is a big, big ask of you. And I think the thing to take from it in the future is that when you know it's the right time, don't delay. When you know it's the right thing to do, jump in and do it. You're gifted with intuition. You're gifted with intuitive action, where you feel an intuition and you immediately leap into action. When you don't follow that, then you get into trouble. Okay? So Aries, this was a fun reading, although it may not feel fun on your side. It was fun to read for you, but thank you for sharing your time and your energy with me. I would absolutely love it if you would consider liking, subscribing, or possibly commenting if you feel so compelled. I do appreciate everything you do to support this channel. And you are more than welcome to check out my website, trueguidancetarot.com. I finally got it updated, and there's a new offering, 3-hour guidance packages. So if you're curious, check it out, trueguidancetarot.com. And either way, I look forward to seeing you next time. Have a great week.